Greetings, everyone. It's your girl, Lady J. Lady J. And I'm in your house. I'm on your mobile phone. I'm on whatever device you're using. And I'm here to bring you good news. And so we are going to just have some topics today in regards to, let me adjust this lighting behind me. It's a little bit of bright. I'm just going to use the natural light from the phone. I hope you're doing well, and happy Monday, by the way. And it is September. Fall is coming, and it's wonderful, and I'm excited. And I'm sitting here, and I was thinking about how AI, artificial intelligence, the bots, it's doing a lot right now, and it's like coming at us like real quick. I want to move forward and talk about the people who are under duress because of the layoffs, because of the short notices. Although they're stellar employees, the companies are letting them go, and it's for financial reasons. They're investing in the future, AI and all these other things that are going to create wealth in the company. How? By not paying you 50, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 or more a year. That's how. We are going to strategize. I am going to teach you the things and the tools that I know with AI, and I do know some things. I know about the prompts and the dictating and various commands and things you should do and say. And if you join my channel and you subscribe and you leave comments, I'm telling you, you will not be left out there with a sign talking about help me, I work for food, or I need money. I'm going to show you a few clippings of people who are dealing with the disappointment, the grief, the loss, the separation of the workforce. And after we watch the clippings, we're going to come up with a solution. No, it's a new beginning, and you're going to do great. So I want you to take a look, and I'll be back.
Too much. But because people don't like to talk about money nowadays, or even back in the day, it's a very taboo topic to talk about. But I think we need to start normalizing talking about it.
I agree.
And especially now with
especially among
being
families
so
and
expensive,
friends, and come up with a strategy.
Break down the bills that I have. I'm making more money than I've ever made in my adult life right now. And this is the first time that I've had to budget. And you can say you're spoiled, whatever. I've just done well, and my husband does well. We don't live in a grandiose house. We live in a nice house, yes. We live in a very nice city, yes. But let's break down some of the bills. And let's just be completely transparent. So, first bill is the mortgage. My mortgage is almost $3,300 a month. The second bill, my biggest bill, is my daughter's school. That's almost $24,000 a year. The third biggest bill would be my utility bill. Apparently, we had a toilet running, and so last month our water bill, I think I made a video about it, was $514. So I had to pay that. They wouldn't do anything about it. They said the water had to go somewhere. We had somebody come out and check for any type of leak. There was no leak. We were forced to pay that on top of the regular water bill, which is usually $90 a month. Then you have your electricity bill, and that's usually around $130 a month. Then you have car payments. My husband's car is paid off, and my car now, my new one that I got, is about $300 a month, which is not a lot, I know. But then you have insurance. Our insurance is about $300 every single month. And what else? Extracurricular activities for my daughter, a couple $100 a month. Our grocery bill, we don't do like large hauls. We go like every couple days and get stuff, and I never had to budget it. We would just always go and buy it. And I broke it down this month, and we spend about $800 a month on groceries because we don't eat out and we make everything at home. And then we obviously have my housekeeper every week. That's $150 a month.
This is inflation or tariffs or a combination of the two. But about 3 or 4 months ago, I got quoted about, let's just call it $500 for a set of front tires for my car. At the time, I didn't need the tires. Like, I had a little bit of tread left. I'm like, let me just run out what I've got and then I'll replace the tires. So knowing that it was going to be about $500 to replace them. How about today? I go and I'm like, okay, it's time to get the tires. I show up. I'm expecting, $500, maybe a little bit more based on everything that's going on. How about the new quote? Today's price was $980 for 2 tires.
Oh my.
And no, these aren't the cheapest tires on the planet, even in not this economic whatever is going on. But I will say that the last time that I bought these tires, I got both tires for $300.
Y'all, I work. My husband works. And it's like, where's the extra money to go enjoy life itself? At this point, I'm only living to work. Like, there is no enjoyment except for to just work. I am ready for that point in my life where I can go to work, but then on my free time, I have all the money to go do all the things I want to do. But for now, it's just working and existing.
How are y'all affording stuff right now? I feel like we're not talking enough about this. Everything is so freaking expensive, and I don't know what the heck. I know I'm not the only one going through this. I mean, from groceries, clothes, everything is so expensive right now, and it's literally by the grace of God that me and my family are surviving. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody who doesn't make the type of money that I make, and I don't even make a lot of money. But like, this is really a struggle. How are we surviving?
I'm not paying federal taxes, and the reason for that is the system is completely broken and is no longer serving normal people. I just have been overwhelmed, honestly. There's so many comments at this point, specifically on TikTok, of people who are doing the same and have done the same for a long time. And I think it's amazing to see everyday people coming together and to feel like we really are going to win. We're gonna win.
Listen, if you still want to come to America because you believe in the American dream, let me tell you something. That dream died like 30 plus years ago, and now we're living in a dream that involves paying $10 for a dozen of shitty eggs, paying $2,000 a month for an apartment in the ghetto that's about 700 square feet and it has no walls. And then if you want to go to university here, you're looking at around $100,000 for a 4-year education. That's on the low end. But in those 4 years, you might get shot because everyone seems to want to shoot each other for some ungodly reason. Then you're gonna graduate thinking, oh, I graduated, I have a degree now, I'm gonna get a good job. Your good job is gonna pay you about $40,000 starting off, maybe, and then they're gonna say you're gonna work 40 hours a week. When in reality, you're gonna be working about 50 plus hours a week because they're gonna guilt trip you in by saying, we're a family, we're a team, we help each other. And they're not gonna pay you overtime for that because why would they? If they get your help for free, why would they pay you for that, okay? Then there's no work-life balance. That company you're working for now doesn't want to give you vacation days until like maybe your second year working there, and those vacation days are maybe 4 days out of the whole entire year. That includes holidays, all right? Then if you're sick, too bad, you still have to come to work, okay? Then if you want to buy groceries, your groceries are going to be your whole entire paycheck because no one can afford to eat here anymore. Got it?
You rent from these companies and they penny pinch you on everything that they can. We are being bullied into poverty by these corporations and billionaires. And we have somebody in office gaslighting us in our face, telling us, oh, no, you're not. I don't understand.
So, as you saw various people voice what was going on in their lives, it's pretty sad and it's heart-wrenching. But as I mentioned, we are going to strategize together. I have some tools that I'll be sharing with you all. I've already implemented some things with AI, Open AI and Chat GPT, and I created an avatar for those who are not familiar with a lot of the terms. With anything you learn, there's terms and acronyms and things like that. An avatar is only your picture. That's all it is, And I know I thought of the movie Avatar. When they say Avatar, I'm like, what is that? Like the movie Avatar? Why is it called the Avatar? What does that mean? And you can look it up in Google. It does have a meaning, but it's your picture. And so I created Avatar me for 2 years old with a picture, right from a picture that I already had in my photo library. And you can do the same too. So start with small baby steps. Okay, God, is this you? Do I have your permission? Can I go ahead and learn this and continue to build wealth? Or am I being deceived? I cannot live in fear because I won't. God is not, he is not the spirit of fear. So I know that's not God. Henry Ford came up with the automobile. Of course, you had a lot of negative thoughts and a lot of negative words. And I'm not getting in that machine. I don't know. You know, the fear of it all because it's new. Well, we have to just trust the process. Be prayerful. And whatever isn't God, he'll close those doors.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag sauce, you drippin' swag goo. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag sauce, you drippin' swag goo. Oh.